If you're a Mac user like me, you might find yourself wishing you had just a few more ports to connect more devices or even more displays. Sometimes the built-in ports on a Mac are just not enough, and it can feel like there are limitations. Luckily, Ugreen is sponsoring this video today, so today we're going to look at these 3 Ugreen devices that allow you to expand the capabilities of your Mac, whether you have a MacBook or a desktop. We have this 7-in-1 USB-C multifunction adapter, I have this 9-in-1 USB-C docking station, and I have this 12-in-1 USB-C docking station. But we can start with the 7-in-1 multifunction adapter, which is a dark gray compact tube-like device that's ready to go with you with the attached USB-C host cable. Now, if you're unfamiliar with docks and hubs, this 7-in-1 device is more of a hub, which is usually smaller than docks but perform much of the same features and functions like adding USB ports or maybe even video. Generally, hubs are unpowered, but some, like this one, can actually pass through power through to a host computer. The docks that we will get to generally are larger than hubs, they provide more ports, and are usually for more of a permanent desk setup with displays and accessories always connected. But anyway, this 7-in-1 gives you 7 ports to expand your Mac, including 2 SD card slots, 2 5GB USB ports. On the other side, you get HDMI, you get power in, and you get a 1GB per second Ethernet connection. This adapter is the perfect size for tossing into your computer bag and taking it to work where you might need to connect to Ethernet at the office for access to the network drives or whatever, or maybe you need to connect to a projector to HDMI to present a document in a meeting. At your desk, you can connect a full 4K 60Hz display while using this 7-in-1 adapter for a smooth viewing experience. After connecting the 7-in-1 adapter to a display and to your host computer, you can set your display preferences to work with either mirrored mode, which shows you the same thing on both your external and internal display, or it can be used in extended mode, which can give you 2 separate displays. Because of the size of this adapter and features, I was able to go on a beach trip a couple of weeks ago and pull out this 7-in-1 adapter out of my computer bag and pull videos and photos off of my large camera onto my Mac using the SD card readers built in. You can actually use both regular and micro SD cards at the same time to pull data off, and it even works with TF cards if you have them. This device also supports pass-through charging at up to 100 watts, which is plenty for even the biggest of the 16-inch MacBook Pros. And what's nice is that there's no drivers required to get this thing up and running with your devices. That means that this 7-in-1 multifunction adapter can be used with some tablets and phones or even gaming devices like the Steam Deck or Switch. So next up we have the 9-in-1 USB-C docking station, which is a great complement to something like the MacBook Pro, both in metallic design and added abilities like connecting more than one external display. That's right, with the 9-in-1 dock, you can connect 2 external displays to your Mac, even if you're using an M1 or M2 computer like the MacBook Air. After installing the DisplayLink driver, which you can get from Ugreen's website, you're able to tap into the rear video ports on the 9-in-1 dock to connect 2 additional displays. This dock is able to give you 2 external displays at 4K and 60Hz, which makes expanding your productivity easy. You can use HDMI or DisplayPort on the back of the device to connect your displays, which can then be a mirror of your internal built-in display, or they can both be extended to give you 3 different screens when using a laptop. I do want to note that on the back, there's 2 individual video outputs that each contain HDMI and DisplayPort. Now, in video output 1, you cannot use both the DisplayPort and HDMI, and same with 2. You can use HDMI in each of these. You can use one DisplayPort, one HDMI, or both of them be in DisplayPort. This 9-in-1 docking station also has 2 10 gigabit per second USB-A ports and a 10 gigabit per second USB-C port on the front for connecting peripherals or external storage. You can connect a really fast SSD to expand your storage for files or even as a working directory for large projects. With a 10 gigabit USB connection, it is fast enough for pretty much any task, even 4K video editing. On the back, along with the video ports, you're going to find a 100-watt power delivery port, the host connection port, and a 1 gigabit Ethernet connection. I found this 9-in-1 dock to be a good travel adapter, but it's also great for a desk setup at work where you can connect one cable to your computer and get displays and Ethernet and some extra ports. And last, we have the 12-in-1 USB-C docking station, which is for the person who really needs to get things done because this dock can do even more, including more displays. The 12-in-1 device follows the same design aesthetic as the others with a dark gray metallic exterior that's clean and modern, but it sits more vertical than the other devices, but will look great on any desktop at home or at the office. Now let's take a look at the front of the 12-in-1 and see what we get. On the right side, we do have 2 USB ports, one A and one C, with up to 10 gigabits per second, just like with the 9-in-1. That means fast storage and accessories, or just quick access to the front ports. On the left, we have that dual SD card reader. It does regular and micro SD cards along with TF cards, and below that, a headphone jack. Now this is going to be really nice if you're using this with a MacBook in clamshell mode, or under your desk, or in a laptop stand, or better yet, with a desktop computer. You can easily connect some headphones to the front of this dock without having to fiddle around behind a computer. On the back, we do have that 1 gigabit Ethernet connection, which is great when you can't get stable Wi-Fi. You get a 100 watt power delivery port. You get your host connection port to connect your computer. You get 2 5 gigabit per second USB-A ports, which is great for connecting peripherals like keyboards or printers or other things. And you get 3 display output connections. For display connections, there is a display port and 2 HDMI connections. This allows you to have up to 3 displays connected. Yeah, 3. Even on an M1 or M2 Mac using DisplayLink, and you can get 4K 60Hz on all of them. This is going to give you so much space for activities. Look at how much I can multitask with 3 external displays. It's pretty crazy. And of course, you can extend the display over all 3 monitors to have something different on each screen, or you can mirror any of the displays to another to fit your needs. And if you're running Windows and using the Ugreen 12-in-1, you can actually get up to 8K 30Hz using HDMI port too. To power this 12-in-1 dock, I'm using this Ugreen Nexode 100 watt GAN charger connected to the rear 100 watt port, which will provide all the power needed to charge your laptop and power all of the accessories you have connected to the 12-in-1 dock. So with power connected, just like with the other devices, you connect a single cable from the dock to the computer and you get all of the added ports and pass-through power, which is pretty nice. The 12-in-1 dock is just perfect for someone who needs 3 displays in the home, office, or at work. It allows you to connect all of the devices you will need to get things done. So whether you're on the go with your MacBook and you just need a few extra ports, or you need to really maximize your desktop experience, Ugreen has a solution for you. The 7-in-1 is great for tossing into a bag to use when away from home or at work. The 9-in-1 is great for somebody who just needs a couple of extra displays connected, and the 12-in-1 is perfect for the real multitasker who needs 3 external displays, more ports, and easy access to ports like USB, SD card readers, and a headphone jack. All 3 of these Ugreen devices have 1 gigabit Ethernet, up to 100 watts of power delivery, they all add extra ports, and they all add display or displays. So if you're looking to pick up a Ugreen hub or dock, you can actually save up to 40% on all of them with Ugreen's Prime Day deals. So check out the link in the description below and pick one up. And now I want to know what you guys think. Which one of these Ugreen adapters, docks, and hubs is going to work best for you? Let me know in the comments below. And I do want to thank Ugreen again for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you next time.